forget having forensicators sing to you, will you? That was a great chorus, thanks. Well, I'd like to introduce tonight our officials for the award ceremony. Samantha Sees will be our certificate presenter. A great man that I know very well, Danny Parker, is going to be our medal presenter. And our regional representative, Mrs. Patsy Buttman, presenting our trophies. For those of you lucky enough to pick up some of this hardware tonight, please don't just grab it and run, even if you think the judges made a mistake. Just accept it. And then if you'll line up over on the edge of the stage for a group photo, that'd be great. If any of my guys end up here, please don't break the camera, guys. Photos will be made available at www.gifcl.info later this week. And now let's pass out some of this loot. Will all of the finalists for persuasive speaking, expository, and original oratory please line up over on this wonderful, your right-hand side. To present our first set of awards, we have South Carolina NCFCA representative Mrs. Deb Edson.
Platform events. Persuasive.
A persuasive speech is an original speech intended to persuade the audience to adopt a particular point of view or course of action. The speech must be an original work, scripted word for word. The speaker will present a persuasive speech on any subject he or she may choose. And now, our 8th place speaker and qualifying for nationals in persuasive is Kendra Jameson. Are we going to do that debater's clap? One clap, okay? Until we're all done. And 7th place and qualifying for nationals, Vincent Smith. 6th place and qualifying for nationals, Alex Choquer. 5th place and qualifying for nationals, TJ Harris. 4th place and qualifying for nationals, Dan Duzin. 3rd place and pre-qualified for nationals, Ashley Buttman. 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Arrow Beatty. 1st place and qualifying for nationals, Leanne Livingston. Platform speech that exposes or explains a particular topic through the use of visual aids. The speech must be an original work, scripted word for word. This is a speech to inform. The speaker describes, illustrates, or defines an object, idea, or process using visual aids. And now, our 8th place speaker and qualifying for nationals, Luke Granholm. 7th place and qualifying for nationals, Andrew Akar. 6th place and qualifying for nationals, Allison McLean. 5th place and qualifying for nationals, Anna Kate Minyard. 4th place and qualifying for nationals, Leanne Livingston. 3rd place and pre-qualified for nationals, Matthew Hendrickson. 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Danae Lee. 1st place and qualifying for nationals, Alexandra Hebden. Given on any topic and must be an original work, scripted word for word. This is an open speech category. The purpose of the speech is determined by the speaker. This may include, but is not limited to, the following goals: informing, persuading, entertaining, inspiring, teaching, or a combination of several goals. The speech may pose a problem, offer a solution, impart a threatening situation, strengthen devotion to a cause, eulogize a person, entertain, or inform. And now, our 8th place speaker in original oratory is Marcy Little. 7th place and qualifying for nationals, Michael Bixby. 6th place and qualifying for nationals, Matt Preston. 5th place and qualifying for nationals, Lillian Otieno. 4th place and qualifying for nationals, Alex Choquer. 3rd place and qualifying for nationals, Lizette Ledon. 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Kendra Jameson. 1st place and qualifying for nationals, Ashley Butman. Thank you, all platform speakers, and congratulations.
Thank you, Deb, for representing South Carolina. Can I get the semifinalists for impromptu, extemp, and apologetics? This may take all of you on this side. And now, as they're moving over here, I want to introduce you to Doug Flowery, the NCFCA representative from the great state of Florida.
Limited preparation events. Impromptu.
Mark Twain once said, it usually takes me about 3 weeks to prepare a good impromptu. That's what I'm playing at NCFCA. Impromptu speaking is exactly what it sounds like. An original work prepared on the spot. The student picks 3 topics from an envelope, chooses one, and spends 2 minutes preparing, and then gives a 5-minute speech. Topics are either quotations or abstract words, and no outside sources may be brought into the room other than a blank piece of paper. Students may write notes during prep time, but may not use these notes during the 5-minute speech. Each speech is unique, fresh, and original presentation. And here are our semifinalists. Max Foster, Austin Tango, Jenna Fredrickson, Gregory C., David Parker, and qualifying for nationals, Kendra Jamison. Also qualifying for nationals, Lauren Tango. Also qualifying for nationals, Amanda Foreman. And now our finalists in 8th place. Qualifying for nationals, Crystal Moore. 7th place, qualifying for nationals, Terry Trevor. 6th place for qualifying for nationals, Zach Taylor. 5th place, qualifying for nationals, Robert Fee. 4th place in qualifying for nationals, Amy Schofield. 3rd place for qualifying for nationals, Alex Shakir. 2nd place in qualifying for nationals, Ashley Skripka. And 1st place qualifying for nationals, Ashila Nazareti. Choose one and have 30 minutes of supervised time in the extemp prep room to compile a 7-minute speech. Topics are poised as questions which refer to events that have occurred during the past 90 days, either in foreign, domestic, or economic affairs. And the semifinalists are Gregory C. I'll do this one a little slower. I think I was doing a little fast the last time. Matthew Hendrickson, Dan Duzen, Carrie Tarver. 8th place, Ashley Passaretti. Ashayla, I'm sorry. 7th place, and qualifying for nationals, Alex Shikar. 6th place, and qualifying for nationals, Lauren Tango. 5th place, and qualifying for nationals, Zach Taylor. 4th place, and qualifying for nationals, Marcy Little. 3rd place, and qualifying for nationals, Noah Cipher. 2nd place, and qualifying for nationals, Jarrett Mock. And 1st place, qualifying for nationals, Grace Mullane. apologetics. The goal of this category is to motivate students to study the core issues of their faith and to be prepared to articulate a defense of what they believe. Students may come into this event with as much preparation and research and topic organization as they desire. Topics in the form of questions or statements are taken from those posted on the NCFCA website. The student pulls 3 topics from an envelope and chooses one. They are allowed 4 minutes of prep time to compose a 6-minute speech using notes, quotations, verses, and/or note cards from a file box. This speech must be an original work composed on the spot. And the awards go to semifinalist Kendra Jameson. Also, John Fechtel. And qualifying for nationals, Crystal Moore. Also qualifying for nationals, Michael Garfolo. And our finalists in 8th place and qualifying for nationals, Peter Beisner. 7th place and pre-qualified for nationals, Amy Schofield. 6th place and qualifying for nationals, T.J. Harris. 5th place and qualifying for nationals, Marcy Little. 4th place and qualifying for nationals, Diana Lynn. In 3rd place and pre-qualified for nationals, Robert V. 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Jenna Fredrickson. And 1st place qualifying for nationals, Grace Mullane.
That is worse than taking a family portrait. All you different. Thanks, Doug, for representing the Sunshine and Citrus State. Can I get all the semifinalists for dramatic, open, and duo interpretation and the finalists for humorous to line up on this side of the sanctuary? I want to take a good look at y'all because I want to know if there's a reason why I wasn't very good at these events. And I want to introduce you all to Clara Bixby from North Carolina. She is here to present the awards for interpreting.
Interpretive events. Dramatic interpretive.
It's been said that the human brain is a wonderful thing. It operates from the moment you're born until the first time you get up to give a speech. And what do I feel myself right now? I guess you could say that's true for the interpretive category. Interpretive speeches are not an original work by the student. Instead, they are an interpretation that creatively explores and develops the intellectual, emotional, and artistic embodiment of a work of literature for performance. And the winners for dramatic interpretive are semi-finalist Amanda Glazier, Christopher Countryman, Lane Livingston, Jared Parks, and Melissa Ray. And qualifying for nationals, Shayla Passaretti. The finalists, 8th place and qualifying for nationals, Grace Mullaney. 7th place and qualifying for nationals, Rebecca Tarbutton. 6th place and qualifying for nationals, Courtney Gray. 5th place and qualifying for nationals, Ashley Buttman. 4th place and qualifying for nationals, Emily Drummond. 3rd place and qualifying for nationals, Caitlin Gray. 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Allison McLean. Sorry, is that award presenters? This is quite dramatic. Thank you, Mr. Parker and Mrs. Buttman, and I forget the other award presenter's name for sorting all that. Samantha Steves. Thank you. And 1st place and qualifying for national. Oh, what? I'm ready for 3rd. Sorry, I got my hand in the wrong place. 3rd place and qualifying for nationals, Caitlin Gray. 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Allison McLean. And 1st place and qualifying for nationals, Jenna Frederick. Emotional and artistic embodiment of any type of literature he or she chooses. This may include original work, unpublished work by others, or traditional published material. Any genre is acceptable, including but not limited to the following: prose, poetry, storytelling, historical speeches, historical sermons, and thematic selections. And the winners for open interpretation are semifinalists Jane Little, Crystal Moore, Amanda Glacier, Alexandra Heston, and qualifying for nationals, Robin Schofield, qualifying for nationals, Lizette Ledon, and qualifying for nationals, Amy Schofield, Qualifying for nationals, Ashley Buttman. And the finalists, in 8th place and qualifying for nationals, TJ Harris. In 7th place and qualifying for nationals, Melissa Ray. 6th place and qualifying for nationals, Jenna Fredrickson. 5th place and qualifying for nationals, Stephen Bowman.
Oh, man.
4th place and pre-qualified for nationals, Grace Mullaney. In 3rd place and qualifying for nationals, Amanda Foreman. In 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Lane Livingston. And in 1st place and qualifying for nationals, Jared Hart.
Way to go, lady! E-Bear! Humorous interpretive.
The competitors in humorous interpretation will select a non-original piece of literature to interpret from the genre of plays, prose, or poetry. Humorous interpretation material is usually humorous in nature and creatively explores and develops the intellectual, emotional, and artistic embodiment of a work of literature for performance. And the funny people are, in 8th place, Micah Clements. In 7th place, Josiah Lee. In 6th place and qualifying for nationals, Alan Beck. In 5th place and qualifying for nationals, Max Foster. In 4th place and qualifying for nationals, Leanne Livingston. In 3rd place and qualifying for nationals, Peter Weissman. In 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Kyle Biddle. In 1st place and qualifying for nationals, Nasser Abora. literature for a uniquely original dual performance. The competitors will select a non-original piece of literature to interpret from the genre of plays, prose, or poetry. The selection may be either humorous or dramatic. The semifinalists for duo interpretation are Bixby, Batman Jameson, Foster Tango,
I'm just that good.
two for the price of one. In 8th place, Little McLean. In 7th place and qualifying for nationals, Gray. In 6th place and qualifying for nationals, Biddle. In 5th place and qualifying for nationals, Garfalo Livingston. In 4th place and qualifying for nationals, Cardwell Harris. In 3rd place and qualifying for nationals, Lee. In 2nd place and qualifying for nationals, Schofield Larson. And in 1st place and qualifying for nationals, Akar Ladome. Thank you to all interpretive events participants.
Congratulations. I'm impressed they can fit them all on there. based on the total number of points accumulated. When I call your name, please come on stage and receive your award. One note on that, we intended to have lots of certificates for each of you. The tournament director is immensely sorry, but the proverbial check will be in the mail. You will all receive your certificates later. We do have trophies for the top 3, and for the next 5, our fine tournament director secured some energy food, Hershey's chocolate bars, for the road. So, in 8th place, Kendra Jameson. Yeah. In 7th place, Allison McLean. I got nothing. In 6th place, Marcy Little. Was that in favor or against? In 5th place, Leanne Livingston. Hey, don't call out the first place yet. In 4th place, Jenna Frederickson. In 3rd place, Alex Shoker. Your 2nd place sweepstakes winner is Ashley Putnam. And I hold in my hand number 1 individual event sweepstakes winner. What was sealed backstage hours ago to be revealed now. Grace Mullin. Congratulations to all the sweepstakes winners. Here to present the awards for our debate, our own Peach State representative and the Region 8 tournament director, please get on your feet and welcome Ms. Lisa Case.
NCFCA participates in 2 forms of debate, policy and value. Policy, also known as team debate, centers primarily on policy that is evaluated by an implicit cost-benefit analysis, while value debate focuses on an explicit value and criteria and is done one-on-one debate. Each style of debate argues under a resolution that is handed down each year at the national tournament in June. Once the resolutions are announced at the national tournament, students begin researching and writing cases. Many hours of preparation, research, camps, and club activities go into preparing for a debate season. All of that time and energy is brought to the debates with each policy team or value debater hoping to move on to the nationals each year.
Douglas debate speaker points.
Let's begin with the speaker awards, which are based on the number of speaker points that a student receives during the tournament in each round. The points are tallied, and the top scoring students are awarded according to their point total. When I call your name, please come on stage to receive your award. Lincoln Douglas Speaker Awards, 8th place, Amanda Foreman. And because that same tournament director neglected to order those certificates, we have imported chocolate for this award. Did I mention 8th place speaker award? Amanda Foreman. Harris. 6th place, Zach Taylor. 5th place, Jenna Frederickson. 4th place, Allison McLean. 3rd place, Amy Schofield. 2nd place, Marcy Little.
Marcy's my hero!
And 1st place, Lincoln Douglas Speaker Award, Ashley Buttman.
Douglas debate.
Now on to the winners of the Lincoln Douglas debate. Will the quarterfinalists please line up along the right-hand side of the sanctuary? Amy Schofield. And in a 4-1 decision, 2nd place and qualified for nationals, TJ Harris. First place, 2006 Lincoln Douglas winner, qualified for nationals, Amanda Foreman. John Cooper. 13th place, Elizabeth McClanahan. 12th place, Leslie Nelson. 11th place, Kendra Jameson. 10th place, Stephen Minisick.
Go Steven!
9th place, Alexandra DeFreeman. 8th place, Gregory Seed. 7th place, Daniel Lloyd. 6th place, Ashayla Pazarati. Ashayla Pazarati. Give her 2 chocolate bars. 5th place, Luke Granholm. 4th place, Ryan Corbell. Just let me know when you're done, huh? We'll wait. Hold on. Anytime. Okay, all right. Well, look at this. 2nd place, in a 3-2 decision, Bixby Jameson. First place, NCFCA, team policy team, pre-qualified for nationals, E. Parker. And now for the last time of this tournament. Yeah, you're reading whose name tag I've got, aren't you? Yeah. then you should have your name tag on. I'm going to say something I never say until the end of the tournament, that is take your name tag off. Remove the carefully crafted insert and pass it down to the middle row here. Keep the carefully crafted insert and pass the name tag down to the middle border. All these wonderful pictures for our tournament is offering the CD. Yes, thank you. He's offering the CD immediately after the award ceremony. If you have not signed up, you can still order one. They're $5. All right, he will be burning them just as quick as he can, so they'll be ready. The Lost and Found has been moved to the foyer. Okay. And so has Tom. Bye, Tom! Bye, Tom! Karen, make sure you get him out of Lost and Found before we leave here tonight. Right. I personally want to just say thank you to the Georgia staff who has put on this amazing tournament. The Monday after our Georgia tournament. And for 6 weeks, they have put in anywhere from 6 to 10 hours a day getting this in shape, as well as all the other things they've had to do with their families, trying to school. Ha! Like that happened during that 6 weeks. But I think you can tell the hard work that was put in because of the quality of the tournament, including this amazing award ceremony. Also, I want to thank all the other parents who pitched in, you did everything, and that's what's made this a terrific tournament, okay? The last thing I get to say, it has been my honor and privilege to be your tournament director. Thank you so much.
Seniors want to have one last moment in the spotlight before they start down the depressing road of adulthood and mortgages and marriage and running skis, tournaments, and things. So they're going to thank some people, I think. Do I have graduating seniors? One. You have one graduating senior.
Graduating seniors. Good evening, and thank you all for coming. The seniors of Region 8, as represented here, on behalf of all speech and debate competitors from our states, would like to say 2 words to everyone who helped with this tournament and prior tournaments that got us here. Whether it was getting judges, whether it was planning the tournament, post-housing competitors, or just running food back and forth between cars and the judge's hospitality room, every student here would like to say,
I'm not graduating.
thank you.
Thank you, parents. Applause for the parents.
Ladies and gentlemen, go with God.
Wait one moment, we got one more thing to get through. I want you guys, we've got a video, we want to say thank you quickly. Please take a minute and watch this with us. We do want to say congratulations to all of you. Your parents and all these great volunteers have not donated their time, energy, and effort and talent. So just so you guys can win trophies. This is about competency and character. It is about learning, communication, and growing as individuals and as believers. Be sure to thank the parents, mentors, and coaches who have made your season possible. I know I'm going to thank many people who have let me coach their children this year, like from tons, I'll forget lots, but the Buttons and the Tangos, Debbie Tango, have been a great influence in helping me come and start coaching and meet many of you. Headbands, I could go on and on. So please, y'all thank the ones in your lives. And I hope to see each of you again in government and in business and in leadership across this nation. Our thanks go out to all, and they're all noted in the final video. Please hang out with me and watch. I'm going to close us in a moment of prayer after this, and then tell you what your ballots are. So you're not going anywhere.